Social policy, as defined in the textbook The Reluctant Welfare State, the ninth edition, as a collective strategy to address particular social problems. These policies are formed together by government rules, laws, regulations, and budgets. A social policy can be divided into federal and state levels. Social policies are in place for a variety of different reasons. Some of these reasons include to establish and fund medical services, protection, improve equality, strengthen education, and many more. An example of a social policy that has shaped the United States today is the ADA, or Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. This civil rights law was put into place to exclude discrimination to those who had a disability. It gave disabled people the right to not be discriminated with things such as employment, schools, public transportation, and much more. The ADA's goal was to give them all of the accommodations an able person would have. Another social policy that is important for our society today is the Adoption Assistance and Child Welfare Act of 1980. This act was put into place to keep as many children out of foster care and could initially help keep families together. This act also placed importance on returning children in foster care to their family unit as soon as possible, as long as it was a safe environment to the child. Disaster relief policies are also an important responsibility for our country. These policies are designed to immediately respond to natural disasters. For example, Hurricane Katrina had a tremendous effect on New Orleans when it struck in 2005. When many people's homes were destroyed or lost, the disaster relief policy helped to rebuild the New Orleans community. FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, went to New Orleans and supplied the community with drinking bottled water, blankets and cots, food stations, and much more with the partnership of Red Cross. This greatly benefited the New Orleans citizens who were affected by Hurricane Katrina. These are just examples of 3 different social policies and how they impact our society. Without all of the social policies that are in place today, there would be a huge number of people who wouldn't have the right to basic access of amenities for a safe and healthy life that everyone deserves.